Do not ignore this before you sleep. Tonight, before you close your eyes, before the room becomes quiet, before your thoughts begin to grow louder than they should, I need you to hear this deeply in your spirit. God is protecting you. You may not feel it right now. You may not fully see it. You may not understand everything that happened today, or why certain things are moving the way they are in your life. But that does not change this truth. God is protecting you. Maybe today was heavier than you expected. Maybe you smiled in front of people, answered messages, handled responsibilities, and kept moving because you had no choice. But now the day is ending, and the silence is uncovering what your strength tried to hide. The pressure, the weariness, the uncertainty, the ache in your heart, the questions you still do not have answers for. And sometimes, night can be the hardest part, because during the day, there is noise, there are distractions, there is motion. But at night, everything slows down. And when everything slows down, the mind begins to speak, fear begins to whisper, anxiety begins to replay, old memories return. What you tried to ignore earlier in the day suddenly feels impossible to avoid. The future can feel bigger at night, the problems can feel darker, the loneliness can feel heavier, the waiting can feel longer. But tonight, above every anxious thought, above every fear, above every burden, there is a voice greater than all of it. And that voice is reminding you right now, you are not alone, you are not forgotten, you are not unprotected. God is watching over you, even now, right now, while you are listening, right now, while you are tired, right now, while you are trying to hold yourself together, right now, while your heart is still carrying things no one else knows about. Right now, God is near. There are moments when God's protection does not look the way we expect. Sometimes we think protection means the absence of trouble. We think it means no pain, no delay, no confusion, no battle. But often, the protection of God is not seen in the fact that you avoided every storm. It is seen in the fact that the storm did not destroy you. It is seen in the fact that you are still standing after everything that tried to break you. It is seen in the strength you did not know you had. It is seen in the peace that appeared for no logical reason. It is seen in the door that closed, even though at the time you begged for it to open. There are things God has protected you from that you will never fully know. There were conversations you were not present for, but God was there. There were plans against you that never succeeded because His hand stopped them. There were roads you wanted to walk down, but God blocked them because He could see what you could not. There were connections you cried over losing, not realizing that heaven was removing what could not go with you into your next season. There were delays that frustrated you, but they preserved you. There were disappointments that wounded you, but they redirected you. There were nights when you thought nothing was happening while God was guarding your life in ways your eyes could not see. And that is why tonight you must not measure God's protection only by what is visible. Some of His greatest works are hidden at first. Some of His deepest mercies happen quietly. Some of His strongest protections come in forms that do not make sense until later. That is why you must trust Him even here, even in this moment, even in this unfinished chapter, even in the middle of questions you cannot answer yet. God is protecting your mind. God is protecting your heart. God is protecting your future. God is protecting what concerns you. God is protecting you in the seen and in the unseen. Maybe one of the hardest things for you lately has been your thoughts. You have been trying to rest, but your mind has been racing. You have been trying to be calm, but inside, it feels like something is always turning. Perhaps you have replayed the same fear over and over. Perhaps you have imagined worst-case scenarios. Perhaps you have been carrying the weight of things that have not even happened. And even though you know you should trust God, your soul has felt tired from fighting for peace. But hear this tonight. The God who made your mind is greater than what is happening in your mind. Your thoughts are not more powerful than His presence. Your fear is not stronger than His authority. Your anxiety is not beyond His reach. The darkness of this night is not deeper than the light of His power. God knows how to quiet what has been tormenting you. He knows how to calm what has been shaking within you. He knows how to bring rest to the place in you that has been exhausted for far too long. And tonight, maybe what you need most is not another explanation. Maybe what you need most is not to solve every problem before morning. Maybe what you need most is the assurance that while you sleep, God will remain awake. He will not miss one detail. He will not lose control. He will not become distracted. He will not fail to keep watch over you. While you sleep, God is still God. While you rest, God is still working. While you close your eyes, heaven does not close its eyes on you. Think about that. The same God who holds the stars in place is holding your life together. The same God who commands the seas is able to command peace over your heart. The same God who sees the end from the beginning is already present in the tomorrow you are worried about. So why should you believe that this night is too dark for Him? Why should you believe that your situation is too complicated for Him? Why should you believe that what is troubling you has somehow escaped His attention? It has not. God sees the burden you never explained to anyone. He sees the silent tears. He sees the brave face you wore all day. He sees the part of you that feels worn down from pretending to be strong. He sees the secret battle. He sees the private sorrow. He sees the fatigue in your soul. And because He sees, He cares. Because He cares, He covers. Because He covers, you are not exposed. Because He is faithful, you are not abandoned. You may feel fragile tonight, but fragile does not mean forsaken. You may feel weak tonight, but weakness does not cancel God's power. You may feel uncertain tonight, but uncertainty in you does not create uncertainty in God. He is still steady. He is still holy. He is still near. He is still faithful. He is still your refuge. Perhaps there are things in your life right now that make you feel vulnerable. Maybe there is pressure in your home. Maybe there is stress in your finances. Maybe there is tension in your relationships. Maybe you are carrying pain from something that was said, something that happened, or something that never happened, but you hoped it would. Maybe you are facing the kind of battle that makes you feel like you are smiling on the outside while quietly falling apart on the inside. But even there, God is protecting you. Not just in church, not just on good days, not just when your faith feels strong, not just when your prayers sound powerful, not just when you have everything together. He is protecting you here. In the messy place, in the exhausted place, in the confused place, in the late-night place, in the place where words are few and tears speak louder than sentences. And maybe tonight your prayer does not need to be complicated. Maybe tonight your prayer is simply this: Lord, I am tired, protect me. Father, my mind is restless, protect me. God, I cannot carry this alone, protect me. Jesus, cover my home, cover my thoughts, cover my heart, and let me sleep in your peace. God does not despise simple prayers. He does not ignore weak prayers. He does not reject honest prayers. Sometimes the most powerful prayer is not the longest one. Sometimes it is the one that comes from a place of complete surrender. And that may be what God is inviting you into tonight. Not more striving, not more mental fighting, not more trying to control what only He can handle, but surrender, to lay down what has been chasing you, to release what has been draining you, to stop holding in your hands what belongs in His hands. Because some of the exhaustion you feel is not only from what happened today. Some of it is from trying to carry tomorrow before it arrives. Some of it is from trying to protect yourself in ways only God can. Some of it is from trying to hold together what you were never meant to sustain by yourself. But tonight, God is telling you to rest in Him. Not because the battle is imaginary, not because your pain is small, not because your concerns do not matter, but because He is greater. He is greater than what is threatening your peace. He is greater than what is shaking your confidence. He is greater than the voices that are trying to convince you that something terrible is about to happen. He is greater than the spiritual heaviness you have been sensing. He is greater than the pressure on your chest. He is greater than the chaos around you. And because He is greater, you do not have to live as though fear is your master. Tonight, fear does not get the final word. Anxiety does not get the final word. Oppression does not get the final word. The past does not get the final word. The enemy does not get the final word. God gets the final word. And His word over you is not destruction. His word over you is not abandonment. His word over you is not panic. His word over you is not defeat. His word over you is peace. His word over you is covering. His word over you is mercy. His word over you is presence. His word over you is protection. So tonight, before you sleep, let this sink into your spirit. God is in this room. God is in this night. God is in this moment. God is with you on this bed, in this house, in this silence, in this fragile place. And where God is present, fear must lose its authority. You do not need to know every answer tonight. You do not need to have the whole plan figured out. You do not need to untangle every emotion before resting. You do not need to solve everything before morning. You only need to remember who is with you. The Lord is with you. The Lord is keeping you. The Lord is covering you. The Lord is protecting you. Maybe what has exhausted you most is not just what happened outside of you, but what has been happening inside of you. The inner war, the emotional strain, the constant vigilance, the habit of expecting bad news, the instinct to prepare for disappointment, the quiet belief that maybe peace is for other people, but not for you. But that is not the voice of God. God does not invite you into torment. He invites you into trust. He does not lead you into panic. He leads you into peace. He does not speak confusion to your soul. He speaks stillness. And sometimes his protection comes by correcting the voice you have been listening to. Tonight, stop listening to the lie that says you are on your own. Stop listening to the lie that says everything depends on you. Stop listening to the lie that says one mistake will ruin your future. Stop listening to the lie that says your life is falling apart beyond repair. Stop listening to the lie that says God is distant. He is not distant, he is present. Closer than your fear, closer than your thoughts, closer than your tears, closer than the trouble trying to intimidate you. He is right here. And perhaps before this night ends, you need to make a holy exchange. Give him your fear and receive his peace. Give him your striving and receive his rest. Give him your uncertainty and receive his presence. Give him your weariness and receive his strength. This is not denial, this is faith. This is not pretending nothing is wrong. This is trusting that even when things are wrong, God is still right there. This is not weakness. This is surrender to the one who is strong enough to carry what you cannot. So let your breathing slow down tonight. Let your shoulders release. Let your heart come out of battle mode for a moment. Let your soul hear what heaven is saying over you. You are covered. You are seen. You are not abandoned. You are safe in my hands. I will watch over you. I will not leave you defenseless. I will not sleep while you sleep. I will be your peace in the night. And maybe there is someone listening right now who feels like they have been under spiritual attack. Not just stress, not just tiredness, but a real heaviness, confusion, disturbance, oppression. A sense that something has been trying to steal your rest, drain your joy, weaken your mind, and make you feel spiritually exposed. Hear this clearly. The presence of God is stronger than every force coming against you. The Lord is your defense. The Lord is your shelter. The Lord is your hiding place. The Lord is your protector. No darkness is equal to him. No evil is beyond his authority. No weapon formed against you is above his power. So tonight, in the name of Jesus, let every assignment against your peace be broken. Let every atmosphere of fear lose its grip. Let every restless thought bow before the peace of God. Let every shadow of dread be driven back by the light of his presence. Let this house be covered. Let this room be covered. Let this heart be covered. Let this mind be covered. May the Lord surround you like a wall of fire. May his peace stand guard over your heart. May his angels watch over your dwelling. May his presence settle over your life in such a real and powerful way that what tried to trouble you cannot remain. And tonight, do not just ask God to change your situation, ask him to fill the room. Because when God fills the room, peace enters. When God fills the room, fear loses oxygen. When God fills the room, panic has no place to stay. When God fills the room, you remember that you belong to him. You are not unclaimed. You are not uncovered. You are not wandering through this life without divine attention. You belong to God. And because you belong to him, your life matters to him. Your sleep matters to him. Your emotional peace matters to him. Your tears matter to him. Your battles matter to him. Your tomorrow matters to him. He is not managing your life carelessly. He is not overseeing you from a distance. He is not treating your pain as a small thing. He is near to the brokenhearted. He is close to those who call on him. He is gentle with the weary. He is strong for those who feel weak. He is faithful to those who place their trust in him. So tonight, release the pressure to stay in control. Release the need to keep replaying every fear. Release the burden of trying to figure out everything before sunrise. Let God be God tonight. Let Him guard what you cannot guard. Let Him hold what you cannot hold. Let Him fight what you cannot fight. Let Him protect what you cannot see. You have worried enough. You have carried enough. You have thought about it enough for one day. Now let the Lord cover you. Let Him cover your mind from torment. Let Him cover your body with rest. Let Him cover your home with peace. Let Him cover your loved ones with mercy. Let Him cover your future with His wisdom. Let Him cover your sleep with His presence. And as you prepare to sleep, do not go to bed defeated. Go to bed remembering this truth. God is protecting you. Not maybe, not sometimes, not only when you feel strong, not only when circumstances are good. He is protecting you right now. Even in the silence, even in the waiting, even in the unknown, even in the vulnerable places, even when your eyes are heavy and your heart is tired. So rest tonight under the covering of the Almighty. Rest tonight, knowing that heaven is not nervous about your future. Rest tonight knowing that the one who holds all things is holding you. Rest tonight knowing that God is still in control. Rest tonight knowing that what tries to shake you cannot remove you from His hand. Before you sleep, remember this. God goes before you. God stands beside you. God watches over you. God remains with you through the night. And when morning comes, He will still be faithful. So breathe again. Slow down again. Trust again. Rest again. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your peace. The Lord is your refuge. The Lord is your protector. And tonight, you are safe in His hands. In Jesus' name, amen.